have the advantage of a lot of zone control in the form of Varus ultimate, Renata ultimate, the ultimate from the Aurelion Sol, and the Blitzcrank is going to round things out from G2. So G2's a watching
IP bots.
Yeah. Broken Blade, is he looking for a level 1 mid gank?
This is really bold. The level 2 from Aurelion Sol is incredibly oppressive. Humanoid knows that he tries to leverage that advantage, but now he's going to get punished for it. A quick flash out to safety. Caps now has a level 2 of his own.
I don't think they have the damage.
Gold card, WQ, one more auto, but a dive on the bottom side. In the meantime, Oscar now going to be in trouble, but Mickey's taking the tower. Mickey, not quite going to drop. Hansama wants to finish this desperately. They need to finish off Oscarinin. They should be grabbing the first kill. It's first blood on the bottom side for G2. And we've just roll swapped.
Well, I've seen this before.
I've seen it before. The nameplates were switched, but we have seen that exact play 3 games in a row.
Broken Blade now ganking mid again.
Flash forward. Bit extra movement, but here comes Razork. Oh, it's just a level 1 TF with red buff. Humanoid still living. Can reset on the Astral Flight if he wants to.
Still
Oh, Caps cannot get it. Fnatic laughing straight to the bank. It's not a clean early game, but they're getting everything they want. They're
Humanoid laughs at them. It's
them.
been rough for Broken Blade. You're still level 1 and it's 6 minutes into the game.
Stretching strikes, not sure if it's gonna hit. Don't know if it'll matter. Broken
Mickey's
Blade also
mids.
does more damage. Nice scoop back. Mickey goes him into the waiting arms of Yike. Caps grabbing that kill. Nice little 1-2 punch there in the mid lane.
Very nice combo.
They do have that first Drake, but they did lose the first 3 grubs, so tower pressure on the top side.
Oh my
a
God.
bit more threatening. Jund now hooked up. Yike looking to follow. He has been marked by the Rek'Sai ultimate, and instantly he's gonna fully commit here. Jund doesn't even have time to use the bailout. Buys himself an extra second, but Mickey, eye set on Noah. Jund was already a dead man walking. Razork on the way down. He wants to turn it back. Noah can't quite get enough damage here. Just gonna be that single kill on the bottom side.
For comfort, so they're not going to take that gamble. But this is the ideal setup right now for G2. Mickey.
Waiting. It's a bit low. Razork definitely not the target that he was looking for here. Hansama doesn't have the defensive tools to get him out. Now it's Hansama who's going to be in trouble. Twisted Fate maybe just threatening, hoping to move his way in, but instead he's going into the mid lane. Hansama now dropping down. Yike pulled back by a clean handshake. Does have the tunnel to take him to safety, and now it's Caps who's in trouble. Oscar, he spent half this game at level 1, but level 6 finally here, and he puts it to good use in the mid lane.
Back to bot lane. Razork is looking for Yike.
Smite, extra movement speed, finishes it. Fnatic keeping pace. Up against Oscar, he's not going to be too concerned, but because he doesn't have the Blade of the Rune King yet, he has to be careful. That's a TP behind. Hansama in isolation, no summoner spells, and here comes Humanoid. That should be one dead Kalista. Mickey on the chase, gonna try to pull Humanoid out, but Hansama surely doesn't have enough life. He continues to dance, he's getting away. There's no way that Kalista should live, but Hansama, with the support of MikyX, will make it out, but now the follow-up play. Completely going wide there on the initial hostile takeover. Mickey going to be sacrificed here. Fnatic at least going to walk away with one. Yike debating if he can save his support, but I think he just has to walk away. Fate's call up in the nick of time to keep Mickey standing.
The tier 2, which is why you can see Yike hovering here, trying to spot what Fnatic are up to.
Crucially, Fnatic take one extra wave to push on the top side, and that allows G2 to get the resets to get Hansama back on the map. Now the TP coming in. Razork looking to disengage, takes Mickey out. It's Yike now all on his lonesome. Pushback coming through for Razork. Yike in trouble, goes unstoppable for a brief moment, but he's going to be a dead man walking. Humanoid on the chase, ready to watch the skies descend upon G2 in the backline with a follow-up. It's not there. Oscar finally coming in, but the Emperor's Divide pushes them back, and Oscar's pulled right back in. The Zac ignited, ticking, the extra healing coming through, courtesy of Jund. But it's Razork in the darkness, finds the angle to lock up Caps, but there's no follow-up.
Fnatic are slow onto the Rift Herald though, because they reset Jund and they reset Oscarinin, which means that G2 have a play. Dench on this bottom side.
Scoop back. Yike, they're not quite going to find the angle now. Humanoid can chase to follow up, but Mickey's here. 3v2 in the favor of G2. Where's the hook going to go? Mickey hoping to find the angle. Hostile takeover does connect, but Mickey's just running back to the back line. Berserk now. Knock up kiss onto Caps. Yike wants to do something else, but here comes Oscarinin in the range on the Zac. Disgusting. A nice knock up from Yike to make sure they can get out to safety. Stretching strike doesn't connect. The Sun Disc raised to make sure that G2 can retreat. Fnatic
Oscar,
just continuing to chase. Keep in mind, Noah coming from mid lane as well. Oscar, the range, it's just too much. Humanoid just continues to fly. Yike very likely to give his life in this one, and in the extended play, it's Fnatic coming out on top.
The chase will continue. Caps gets locked down.
More autos on Hansama, just trying to get the slow from the Rend, and again the Aurelion Sol, every time he gets a kill, it resets, flying towards G2. Caps now down as well.
Greavy's going to push in this top side, but you do have the Rift Herald still for Fnatic. I wasn't sure if they wanted to try and just crack open an inhibitor on the bottom side now as they try and trade, but they're going to look to reset, go into mirror, but TP now in behind them.
TP flank. Humanoid Oscar.
Broken Blade, no flash. Easy to interrupt the ulti out with a single auto attack. The pullback is there. Broken Blade ghosting, wants to try and make the same play twice. Flash over the wall, ulti, an extra gold card, a bit of extra range, and again!
No way. Wait, the Baron though.
The Baron for the rest of G2. Again, the same exact play. They managed to set them up. They bait them in. They commit too many members, but now all eyes on Razork. The Poppy ultimate has to be clutch. Hansama knocked out of the pit. It's absolute chaos, and it's Noah who's here to clean it up. So much damage coming through. Caps all on his lonesome. Pushback is good, but the hostile takeover ensures that there's nothing else that they can do. Hansama returning. Broken Blade on the way in. Shut down for Hans. Scrappy exchange. The Baron fully reset. They need to disengage. Yike. Nice interrupt on the dive back from Oscarinin, but has he given his life? Good gold card. But the singularity, the slow, so obnoxious now to deal with. Jun getting shredded. Handshake hits onto Yike. Yike needs to walk away, but Oscar again dives in. The reset's going to start to come through for Humanoid. He has the power to continue to find these kills. Hansama stepping up. Mickey wants one more hook. Can he get a dragon out of the sky? He can't, but a gold card sure as hell can. In the extended fight, Caps refuses to die and finds the kill his team needs.
Somehow, that is an ace for G2. It was they who started off the Baron. It was Fnatic who responds. The fact that Humanoid took so long to arrive, allowing G2 to turn things
guys,
around.
Very good. Nice.
And as Broken Blade said, very good, very good. Hook connects.
Maybe not the ideal target, but Oscar's still very squishy. Remember, he's had absolutely no money this entire game. Humanoid throws down the ultimate, but he's right next to Broken Blade, and he's starting to hurt. Yike coming in as well. The bailout going to do absolutely nothing. Hostile takeover has Hansama and Mickey hitting each other, but it doesn't do any damage. Caps pushing Noah back over the wall and taking him out of the fight. The Herald used mid. Does not matter. G2 again taking the fight. They'll clear the Herald out, and they're starting to take over this game.
Back-to-back aces now for G2. It's been the Fnatic show when it comes to the team fighting, but G2...
He's only got an item and a half. This guy is nowhere near the level that you want this tank to be at, and G2 are able to hook him, kill him, and now find him again.
Good interrupt. As you mentioned, Oscar just not tanky enough. G2, 3 damage threats. They're just too damn strong.
Now with the Baron, they're sieging on the bot lane. Numbers advantage. It's Mickey's hook that could be the determiner. Ultimate from Varus.
From Noah. Now pulls Broken Blade back, trying to force the follow-up engage, though. Razork, there's nothing else. Razork goes in alone. Picked off. They continue to auto-attack the tower. One single minion, all that's left. It looks like they're going to go for the inhibitor, then they should back away. They don't have the wave, but in the meantime, it is Broken Blade in the mid lane trying to kick things off. Good singularity coming in from Humanoid. Excellent follow-up ulti to eliminate it. And now Yike in the midst of the entire Fnatic team, but Caps and Hansama crucially still standing, and Caps wants to make the difference. Leap in, hand delivered to Hansama. The Kalista taking over, and Jun, the last man standing in the blink of an eye. G2 are looking to take us to match point. Noah versus 3 carries on the side of G2, but G2 don't want to throw it away. They don't want to give it up. They'll back off, happy with the 2 inhibs. Noah has to keep chasing. Looks like he will just let him leave.
Very few players in the face.
Dagda.
Caps is just keeping the split push going. Oh, they're trying to engage on Caps.
Full commit.
But he's now
Shifting
out to
sands
safety.
away. Now all of G2 instantly turn back to the tower. Now they back up once they see the opportunity is passed, but it's the R flash again from Jun to kick things off. 4 members connected, and it's Oscarinin into the backside, ready to get things bouncing. It's the ulti from Humanoid as well, and Fnatic may have just found the fight. Mickey trying to interrupt the Aurelion Sol. Hansama's still living, but it's Caps ending the game. He doesn't want the fight. He wants the trophy. He wants match point. He doesn't give a damn about the 1v1s. He takes Noah in the meantime, but he's not autoing the Nexus. But he will. One last hit to take G2 to match point.
Once again, it's split pushing Caps that secures it for G2. Love the innovation from Fnatic to engage on Caps, force him back, and then TP flank turn onto the 4v5. Unfortunately for Fnatic, G2 buy enough time for Caps and Broken Blade to find the back door. 2-1, now G2 lead the series.
That was such an incredible...